Hi everybody, welcome to the Hordon Homestead. So today we are going to do a full episode of how to make sourdough, and what that starts with is the starter. So down here you can see we have Stanley the sourdough starter, and if you look at the side of him you see we've got the starter here and we've got an active layer of hooch here, which is the liquid above it. Now that's really important that you keep that, never pour it away, because that's got all the yeast in it as well. And to make anything or to carry on, you need to stir it in. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start the process of making a loaf of bread. Now I'm going to swap over for Jeff, because Jeff is our baking expert. And he is going to talk about how you make the starter and why you make the starter and everything like that. So here's Jeff. Say hi everybody.
Hello. So the first thing we'll do is how it is, we'll mix that all together. Just bring it all back so it's that sort of consistency.
Can you actually use that to make bread?
You can, yes. You can use this and mix it with 50-50 flour and water for a runny starter, but what we like to do...
But we didn't find that work very well, did we?
It didn't. It didn't work as well as what we do, which is a stiff starter.
No, you're not allowed to laugh.
So we add twice as much flour as we do water. So what we need to start with is 25 grams of Stanley.
Stanley the stiff starter. No, Stanley the starter. To make Stanley the stiff starter.
Which is about that much, so he can go back in the fridge.
And you just do that like that, and then...
You will hear rumours where you're supposed to throw this away and feed it every day. We just bung him in the fridge.
And that keeps him nice, doesn't it?
It
Until
does.
Next time.
It seems to work alright because it makes nice loaves of bread.
Yeah, we'll show you the loaf of bread it makes in a minute.
And then to that, we're going to add 25 mils of warm water, room temperature, because it's quite warm in here. And give it a little mix.
Doesn't look very much, does it?
It doesn't.
Just do that like that on the side.
Yeah, give that a quick mix. And then to that, we're going to add 50 grams of wholemeal bread flour. Try to get it in the jar without spilling it out.
And obviously we're going to put all of this description...
54, that's
54, that's close enough, isn't it? We're going to put this in the description box below about what we do.
And then what we do is give that a quick mix, bring it together. As you can see, it's a lot stiffer than it would have been had we just used the liquid. So then we just scrape that all the way around, make sure we get it all together. Just bring it out onto your bench.
What, like a blob?
Like a blob, yep.
Okay.
Just get it all off the spoon. Then if you just quickly wet your hands. And then what we're going to do is just work that into a ball, basically. So now all the dry flour's worked in. Something like that. Then we're going to
What, like kind of make a patty cake?
make a patty cake, yeah. Then we're going to get my jar back, pop them in,
Squeeze them in there.
squeeze them down, flatten them so it's nice and flat, like that.
Oh, hang on, I didn't get it. There we go. Like that. And at the
And
side.
you can see the height at the side there.
Yeah, and how do you measure the side? How do you know if he's grown?
Well, what you can do, if you can find one.
What did we do with it? We had one ready and everything.
So it's sort of handy elastic band, which you can then put round. You don't need to, because you'll see tomorrow when we come back, you'll see how much is grown. Put that round to there and you'll see how much is grown. So then I just go like
that. Yeah.
lightly put the top on.
Oh, so you don't actually screw it?
No, just
okay.
Lightly. And then we have your special sleeping bag, which is a quilted cover for a yoghurt maker, spare one. So he just goes into there. We just fold the top over, and I just John numbers behind the microwave.
Like that. And then what we're going to do now, we're going to show you the bread that we're managing to make. This is why we want to show you. You just pop that over there a moment, and you pop the bread down here. Now, we know this doesn't look like your normal sourdough. If I put my hand there, you can see, oops, it's deeper than my hand, and it's beautiful. I mean, the crumb is just incredible.
Well, it's a wholemeal, so it's not going to be as firm as the white one. It's always going to be a denser.
But it's much nicer. It's beautiful.
Lovely crust.
It's got the score of an H on the top, because we are the Hordon Homestead after all, let's be honest. So
it smells amazing.
It smells incredible. So Jeff is our baker here. He's the one that knows everything about baking. I know nothing about baking, really. And we keep him in this is a casserole dish that we've turned upside down. And for those of you that get starter, try this, because it keeps it really fresh and really nice. So the next one will be tomorrow, won't it?
Let's join us tomorrow for episode 2.
Perfect. Part 2.
Part 2.
Part 2 of episode 1. Hi everybody, so this is day 2 now of the how to make your sourdough bread. So
The continuing saga.
The continuing saga of the sourdough bread. So the first thing we need to do is to take Stanley the stiff starter out of the thing. Oh my god, look at him. Wow, look at that. See how much he's grown? We put the elastic band where he was. So he's more than doubled, which is brilliant. So, we're happy about that.
Nice and spongy.
Nice and spongy. Look, if I can get that lined up. If you keep still. That's it. So you can see all the holes in it, and you can see he's bubbling away. Brilliant.
So the first thing to do is to get him out of there.
So you wet your spoon.
And into your bowl.
And empty him like that into the bowl.
Then to that, we're going to add 315 millilitres of room temperature water.
50 or 15?
315.
So 315, yeah, grams, millilitres of water.
It's my lovely accent.
Yeah.
You can just leave it like that, but I like to give it a whisk. So just
this is just with an ordinary whisk.
split the lumps up and just give it a whisk. Just gets all the.
You can see it goes all frothy and it breaks the lumps up.
Just incorporates it easier. So in my mind, that's good.
Yeah, because it homogenises it.
Whether it does anything or not, I have no idea.
That's my word of the day. Homogenise. So it's homogeneous. Or something. Anyway, it makes it all frothy.
So let's give that a quick whisk till it's. Into that, we're going to add 225 grams of wholemeal flour.
Wholemeal flour, yeah.
225 grams of strong white flour.
Or plain flour, or bread flour.
Bread flour.
Bread
Strong
flour, yeah. White bread flour, strong flour, or whatever you want to call it, yeah.
8 grams of salt.
We use, ours is pink, as you can see. It's ground Himalayan salt.
Actually,
I think it was.
and then you get your Danish dough whisk.
Hang on, your Danish dough whisk.
Other whisks are available.
Yeah. You could just use a simple dough
You
hook.
could just use your scraper, your finger, hands, or anything. Or put it in, if you have a machine with the dough hook, it would do it.
Yeah. People say you've got to be gentle with sourdough, but in our experience, you've got to treat it like dough, not like a precious thing.
What I like to do, I get it to that stage where it's sort of come together. Get all the bits out of there, and then I just like to tip it on the bench. Just give it a quick knead, just to make sure all the bits are incorporated.
And collects all the bits up and wipes the side clean as well, which is really good.
You don't have to overdo it. That's more than enough, and then
make him into a blob. Put him back in there. Sprinkle him.
Water.
And
Put
put his hat on.
And he just sits up there for 1 hour.
Sits up there for an hour.
And we'll see you in an hour.
We'll see you in an hour's time.
For the next part.
Hi, so back to part 3. Now part 3 is about... Part 2? No, part 3.
Part 2 today.
Part 2 today, but it's part 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so what we're going to do now is where it starts to get exciting. This is the first pulley.
Shape and fold.
Shape and fold. Okay, I was going to say pulley and stretch,
that's
but
not an aerobic exercise.
no. So you take. There he is, looking there. You can see he's risen, and you want him to rise.
So you wet your hands.
Hang on a minute. Let's show him wet your hands. Wet your hands.
Wet your bench.
Wet your bench.
He's already wet.
And then you turn him out so he's upside down, don't you?
You do.
Like that.
These bits. Don't waste any. So what we're going to do is stretch him out a little bit. And then we'll pull and fold. Turn 90 degrees. 90 degrees?
That's 90 degrees, yeah. You tell me we weren't good at maths, can't you?
And fold. Pull. And as you do it, you'll find it gets a bit tougher because it's starting to stretch everything. Just hold it in.
And how many times do you do this for?
Oh, I don't know, I'm not counting. About 10,
15? 12, 15.
Just,
so it's more than you think.
When you get a point like that, just pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Flip them over. Mould them back up into your round again.
Well, what did you hit him down for?
Sort of slap them. No reason. Put them back in there.
So, you know, just treat him rough, because that's what Jeff did, okay?
Sprinkle with a bit of water.
Can't go wrong if you treat him rough. There we go. Sprinkle him on like that.
Hat back on.
Put his hat back on.
Scraper on there for an hour's time. And we'll see you in an hour.
We'll see you in an hour. Smile. So what's happening now?
Now, stretch and fold part 2.
Stretch and fold part 2. So it's an hour later.
An hour later.
You can see on the clock, everybody, it's now 16:30. You might have missed it.
Which amazingly is exactly the same as stretch and fold part 1.
Did you do it the same number of times though?
Not quite.
So you've got to make it wet. Make your hands wet.
Wet the bench, wet your dough, wet your scraper. Scrape them out.
And put him upside down.
Upside down.
Okay. He's got bigger. Seems to be getting bigger each time.
Getting softer as well.
So you have to make him into sort of an oblong-y sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And same as last time. Stretch and fold. Stretch and fold. You don't need to do as many times this time. A bit gentler. Stretch and fold. Stretch and fold. And stretch and fold. Oh, see ya? Hear that?
You hear that?
That's air. That's good.
Was that a bubble
That's a
bursting?
bubble bursting.
Do you want to keep it in?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're okay at the minute. And that's it for this one. Literally 20 seconds on
And you
it.
slap him as well. Poor thing. It's so rough with
Back in the
him.
bowl. Bit of water on. Lid on. Back to sleep for an hour. See you at 5:30.
See you in a bit.
Well, welcome back. It's an hour later. Stretch and fold. Part 3. You know the score now. Wet your hands. Wet your bench. Wet your dough. Wet your scraper. Scrape them out the bowl.
Upside down.
Upside down. On the bench.
Do you scrape out all the little bits around the edge as well?
Try to get all the little bits out. We'll start being a little bit more gentle now because he's getting some air in him. So stretch. Fold. Stretch. And fold, but we're being a bit more gentle now. Stretch and fold, stretch and fold.
So you're not going to slap him this time?
I'll try not to slap. Stretch. No guarantees. So that's enough. So just turn him over, get him back into the round,
and then.
So we're starting to get air bubbles in now, as you can see there.
Oh yeah, look.
So we want to keep them. So we won't slap his bum this time.
So you don't burst those?
No, just leave them.
So he goes back in there.
Back in there. And that's the last time we're going to be using water on. Next time we'll move on to flour.
Oh, that's exciting. In an hour's time?
In an hour's time.
Wow, okay.
So put your lid on.
So just so that you can see, it's now 5:30.
And you can just sit back up there for another hour and we'll see you then. Right, so here we are. It's actually an hour and 25 minutes, so it's tea got in the way. But never mind. So this is stage 4. This is initial shaping. As you can see, we've moved on from using water. We're now going to flour. So with a little bit of flour just to dust on there, a little bit on the top of there, some on my hands. Once again, straight out, a bit more gentle now.
Did you have to put him on his top again?
Yep.
Okay, so you roll him onto his top.
Yep.
So his belly's in the air.
Legs up. Yeah.
Legs up.
Just
Okay.
a bit of flour on there as well. Once again, very gentle now. We're just going to flatten them out. Just bring that into there. That into there. What we're trying to do is get a bit of surface tension into the top without bursting too many bubbles of air, which we can now feel. So basically that's all we do, and then we just do a little shape. You see the air bubbles? That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. Don't burst them, remember, because you want them. You want to keep them.
So nice and gentle, we're just shaping it round. A little bit of surface tension in the top. And that's it for that one. He just goes back in there. Like that. I'll put his hat back on.
For 1 more hour.
For 1 more hour.
Perfect. Okay. So here we are. It's actually an hour and 45 minutes because Champions League is on and needs must. So, so on you go, Danny.
This is the final stage for me. So we unveil the beauty.
Oh, look at him. He's really grown.
So once again, it's a bit of flour on the bench. Flour in the hands, a little bit of flour on them. I find where I put my scraper. And very gently coax them out. Really gentle now.
Back onto his back,
Yeah.
so his feet are in the air.
So basically again, it's just folded in. Just folding them in, try not to burst take any of the air out. Surface tension's what we're looking for.
Pinch him in the middle.
Squeeze them round. And we'll leave him there like that. Now we can either use this as it is, with flour in.
That's called a banneton, isn't it?
It is, yes. We like to put the...
It makes it easier to get out if you put the hat on and flour it.
Flour in.
And then this is basically sort of like a proving basket.
Upside down.
So in order to get all the patterns, you he'll pick up the circles through it that you see on sourdough.
Now just sprinkle a bit of flour on top. Now, not so you can't just put them straight in the fridge now for overnight, but we're going to leave them out for a...
And what does overnight proving do?
That's called fermentation. Makes them prove. You get the nice rise. So when you put them in the oven, you'll explode and burst.
Yeah.
But we're going to leave them out for an hour or so, just to prove a bit first before putting them in the fridge.
Basically, we want to watch the second half and then we'll come back. Okay,
so we're going to cover them with a tea towel and just leave them on the bench for an hour, and then you'll go in the fridge overnight and we'll see you in the morning.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll see you in a bit.
Okay, here we are, just over an hour later. And as you can see, we've puffed up a bit. We're nice and spongy.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he? It's
Yeah.
all squidgy.
So now what we're going to do,
We cover them up again.
cover them up again, put them in the fridge.
Why do you put them in the fridge?
To cold ferment.
Cold ferment.
To cold ferment for 12-15 hours.
Basically overnight when they're in bed.
Yes, and then tomorrow sometime we shall come back and bake them.
Yes.
Now if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the bell for notifications.
Fantastic.
Did I get that right?
You did. I'm impressed.
So he can just go in there now and we'll see him in the morning. Good morning, and here we are on day 3. So what we've done today, the dough's rested overnight in the fridge. The oven is on, been on for half an hour, 40 minutes at 230 degrees with our...
I think that's 350 or 450 Fahrenheit. It's hot. Basically as hot as it goes.
With our cast iron pot in there, which is warming up as well. So what we're going to do is we'll get this out of the fridge now, see how we're doing.
Oh, look at him. He's risen. He looks doughy. What's that?
And this is greaseproof paper, dear.
Or baking,
Baking
parchment.
So you get your sheet, scrunch the lid up.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
So it forms round the dough like that.
Ah.
Unscrunch it.
And flip.
Flip, turn right. This at the other side. And then you get your very sharp razor blade implement. And you just, we do an H, obviously for the Hordon Homestead.
And you can see he's stretching apart already.
And then we get the
Oh,
very hot pot out of the oven. Remembering that lid is hot, so don't pick it up without the oven. Drop him in there like that. And we're going to put the lid back on.
You put a bit of water on.
You can do, yes. I can sprinkle you some water if you like.
And that just creates a little bit of steam to help with the rise.
Lid on. Back in the oven. 20 minutes with the lid on. And then we'll come back when that's done.
Rightio. So here we are.
There's the first 20 minutes up, so this is the moment of truth. I want to see what we've got. Was it risen? Oh yeah.
Oh wow, look at that. That's incredible.
So now we take the lid off, back in the oven for 18-20 minutes, depending on how quickly it browns. So we'll set it for 18 and we'll come back and check. See you then. So that's the 18 minutes up. We'll just check and see how we're looking. Oh yeah, that's looking good.
Oh, that looks amazing, doesn't it? Wow.
This is where the greaseproof paper comes in handy, because you can just lift them off out like that. We'll get rid of the hot, very hot.
Very hot, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. Turn that off. We'll remove the greaseproof and we'll see what we've got.
You put them on here.
There you go.
Look how the H that we cut in it has exploded and it's risen. Oh my word, that looks amazing. The smell is incredible.
And then we'll leave that for an hour and we'll come back and we'll cut it and show you what it looks like inside.
That sounds like a plan. Thing is, it smells so wonderful, you could just eat it all there.
Yes, but if you cut it now, you'll affect the crumb and make it go all dewy, so you have to let it set.
So you have to leave it an hour.
Very
Hard
cool.
though it is, I mean, just look at him, he's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Perfect.
Do that again. Perfect. He's looking really, really good. Hi everybody, so here we are right at the end of the whole process and we can see our beautiful loaf here. We're really chuffed with it. So this is a wholemeal sourdough loaf that we've done from start to finish for you. And now we're going to chop a bit off and see what the...
Let's see if it looks alright inside.
Let's see if it looks alright inside.
Nice crust.
Oh, look at that. It's perfect.
Beautiful.
Absolutely perfect. Look at that. And we're now going to enjoy it. We hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ding the bell for notifications. And we shall see you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.